Good evening to everyone. So the title of this action research is Resilient Skills of the Ateneo de Davao University Junior High School Students in the Honors Program. This action research was funded by the Ateneo de Davao University Research Council, and the date is the date when it was disseminated, the results are disseminated. The background, there are 4 honors classes in the junior high school. We have the top 80 or 2 sections in grade 8, the top 40 in grade 9, and the top 40 of grade 10. These students are put in one section, one class, except for the grade 8 2 classes, and they are given additional courses, special courses in science and math, and they also went through formation program. Now, with these as their context, these are their feedbacks, or these are the feedbacks that we hear from them. The schedule of the formation sessions, because it was then made after class hours. So they had a feedback on the schedule, and they say they are tired. They are tired with the many works given to them. But then, the 2014 batch of honors class graduates actually yielded the following. 51% of them went to Ateneo de Manila University, LaSalle, UP, and UST, while the remaining 49% went to Ateneo de Davao University, UP Mindanao, Davao Doctors College, and San Pedro College, which are top medical schools in Davao. So we are left with a question, is being tired in the honors class just an expression, or are the students actually resilient? So next. So the action research also served as an evaluation of the honors program and the formation program. So the honors program has this objective to provide supplementary learning opportunities to further their development skills through the special courses and additional concepts in the other subjects. And also then they were given enrichment class. And the formation session aimed at developing in them the following target values: time management, service, leadership, responsibility, decision-making, goal setting or planning, unity, and camaraderie. I'd like to emphasize unity and camaraderie because they belong to one class. They are highly competitive, so we'd like them to be united and have camaraderie in the classes. They would be classmates until they finish high school. Next, please. Therefore, the objectives of this action research are the following: to find out the profile in terms of age, gender, family structure, social involvement, and school support that the honors students avail, honors class students avail, their level of resilience skills, the profile of their personality traits, the relationship between their resilience skills with their age, gender, grade level, their, what do you call this one? Family structure and social involvement, and the relationship between their resilience skills and the personality skills, the following personality skills. So the methodology is, it's a descriptive correlational study using the instrument that is Open Psychometric Test Resource Resilience, which is a test online. So those are the Likert scales. Next, please. So for the scope and limitation, so we use total enumeration. So there were 157 honors students in the honors classes, and 146 of them participated in the self-administered questionnaire and the online resilience and personality traits test. For the FGD, the following students participated: 18 for this grade level, 10, and then 10, a total of 38. And then at this time, only the grade 10 went through special courses because it was due to change in leadership. At this time, we had an acting principal because the priest was on leave for tertianship. And the formation program was not implemented in those 2 years. Next, please. So the results, next, sir. As for the age, so majority are 14 years old. Then this is 13 years old. This is 16 years old. This one is 15 years old. So majority are 14 years old, mainly because there were 2 sections in the grade 8 compared to the other grade levels. Next, please. As for the gender, 70% are female, while only 30% were male. This study corresponded with, result of our study corresponded with the study of Colum and Lin, which said, girls undergo a faster acceleration in cerebral cortical development than boys and remain advanced of boys until 14 to 15 years old. Incidentally, the honor students for those classes are chosen when they are in the ages of 13 and 14. That's why majority is those age, and then most are female. Next, sir. As regards current family structure, 82% live with both father and mother, while 10% father only, 7% mother only, and 1% living with grandparents. Next. For social involvement, the following are the definitions. For co-curricular, these are the involvements related to subject area, club, and organizations. For extracurricular, these are for Sangguniang Kabataan, GKK o parish-based activities and barangay, whereas outside school are off-campus activities such as contests and competitions. So 99% of them are involved in co-curricular, whereas 56% are involved in these activities, and outside school activity, 38%. Next. For the level of social involvement, whether as an officer or as a member in co-curricular, it's high. So 25% here and 39% here. Next, sir. For the level of social involvement in extracurricular, as an officer, high, but that's only 3% because this is outside school activities. And as a member, this is the distribution. Low, 19%, 16% moderate, and 12% high. Next. For involvement outside the campus, this refers to city, regional, national participation in activities and contests, 13%. Whereas those that participate in city, regional, national contests and emerge as winners, 22%. Next, sir. As for the school support system availed, these are the school support systems given to them. So teacher conference, special courses, group study or peer tutor, remedial exam, special exam, honors formation program, learning enhancement assistance program, which is remedial in nature also, makeup assessment, guidance counseling, removal exam, independent learning period, library, internet, and the Wi-Fi in the campus. So the ones that they mostly avail are the internet in the library and Wi-Fi, whereas teacher conference is lowest. So I think they don't need that much conference with the teachers outside the classroom. Next. As for the resilient skills, the following skills: adaptability, self-control, self-sufficiency, optimism, and persistence, all are fairly high. Next, sir. Now, these are some of the experts. If you may notice the way they speak, that's the Davao Konyo. It's a combination of Tagalog words with stage of Bisaya. No? So, nagagina, motivate. Yeah, that's how they say. So, excerpts from the FGD, kahit gaano kahirap, they still do their best. Ano pa yung iba? Kinakaya ko ang pagiging honor. I'm still searching for myself. So, these are grade 8 students. Next, sir. So, personality traits profile. These are the traits on openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, emotional stability. All are average except for openness. Next, sir. As regards relationship between resilience and gender, no significant relationship. So whether male or female does not matter on those scales. Next slide. As regards age, there is this weak positive relationship between persistence and age. So meaning, the higher their age, the more persistent they are, but the relationship is weak. Then the rest, no significant difference or relationship rather. Then next, sir. As regards to grade level, so in terms of relationship with that of grade level, in terms of adaptability, there's a strong positive relationship. So the higher their grade level, the more adaptable they become. And then optimism as well. The higher their grade level, the more they become optimistic and persistent. So these findings correlate with Murphy, Barry, and Vaughan saying that as they grow older, they have the internal locus or inner directedness. Next. As regards family structure, on adaptability and self-sufficiency, there's a weak positive relationship. So the more ideal setup they have, meaning they have both father and mother, the more is their being adaptable and sufficient, although the relationship is just weak. Then next, sir. Social involvement. Yeah. On resilience and social involvement, there is a weak negative relationship. The less involved they are, the less adaptable, but weak relationship. Next. As regards the relationship between resilience and personality traits, so the personality trait of openness correlate with optimism and persistence. So if they're optimistic and persistent, that means they're open. On conscientiousness, they are adaptable, they have self-control, they have optimism and persistence. No relationship with extroversion with those skills. And then on agreeableness, correlates with adaptability, self-control, optimism, and persistence. Whereas on emotional stability, all of these correlate with it. Next. Therefore, the study coincides with the results coincide with the findings of Race, Colbert, and Herbert regarding protective factors that help academically talented students to achieve at high levels. So one is supportive adults, as shown in the result. Most have normal setup of having father and mother. So friendships with other achieving students because they are put in one class. Opportunity to take honors and advanced classes, they are provided with that. Participation in multiple extracurricular activities both after school and during the summer or the other time aside from that in the school. Development of a strong belief in the self and ways to cope with the negative aspects of school, environment, family lives. Students' relationship with supportive adults in the form of parents and teachers. And previous participation in a gifted and talented program. In our case, the special courses and the formation program given to them. And next, the recommendations therefore are, since the socio-demographic profile shows a rich information of the context of these students, a correlation study could be conducted further to investigate relationship with the other variables. Study could expand to honor students from the general section. So, even if we have an honors class, we still recognize students who perform well in the general sections. They are also considered honor students, only that they are not part of the honors class. So, the study could expand to these students. For psychology education and homeroom programs, honor students could take the resilience and personality traits test for follow-up and or inventory and profiling, since the test was just given to those 4 classes. And homeschool partnership is strengthened using the results as reference for continuous student achievements. Next, sir. And on the FGD, the key or the salient points here is, tingnan nyo na naman ang Tagalog nila, Savior man good ta, tapos ang friendship at support sa bawat isa nandyan, kaya mas madali mag-cope sa mga challenges. And the rest, benefit, etc., etc., schedule. So that's all. Thank you.